Hi guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's probably so crazy seeing my hair. I still have to get used to it a little bit, but I literally love. I don't think I'm gonna go back to my natural hair color for a little while. I mean, it kind of sucks that summer's coming, so this is Luna, also known as Dunes, because that's the nickname we give her. We call her Dunes. The side-eye dudes. She's a Basset Hound Beagle mix, so if you know, they show so much personality. She's such a drama queen. Anyways, yeah, I love my hair color. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's summertime, so you're gonna go to the beach, you wanna swim, but it's you can't go into pools because sometimes they'll have chlorine and that will mess up your hair color, and I am not gonna risk that. So that's the only thing that sucks, but it's okay because I will be looking cute. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup routine. This is my makeup routine that I usually do for my photo shoots or if I'm going on a date. Like yesterday I had a photo shoot and I killed my makeup. It was supposed to be a little bronzy look, so it wasn't anything crazy. And so many people were complimenting me, so I was like, okay, I did really good. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. I also forgot to mention that I'm gonna be answering some questions you guys left me because I posted on my story to leave questions or anything on the little question box on Instagram. I'll be answering questions and stuff. It's gonna be a little difficult just because I want to show you guys everything I use and how I do it, but also wanting to answer you guys' questions. So I'll answer a few. I'm not gonna answer too many, but I'm starting off with the e.l.f. Wow Glow Sun Protection and Makeup Primer. It literally makes your skin so freaking glowy. This is the one that has a tint. They have this one and another one, but I don't use it as a regular tint. I just literally use it for my primer. They don't have different colored tints. The glow it leaves you is insane. I'm going to Europe in a week. I leave next week Wednesday. By the time I post this, it'll be already a few days away because I've been posting on Mondays and I'm trying to make that a thing. I have yet to miss a Monday, so I'm post every single Monday. Okay, next up, I usually do my brows. So this is the brow product I use. It is a brow styling soap that I get from Amazon. I have thick ass brows. I never found a product that could hold my brows really well, but I finally found this one, and this one is amazing. I usually spray it with some setting spray. The Milani Make It Last Original. So I like to scrape it like this, and then I'll brush them. And I like them to go up like this. I'll brush them onto my skin so that way it stays. Brush them like that. Can you see it? And then I like to press them down with the middle of the brush. I'm pressing it onto my skin. Brush these hairs that are sticking up down. Sometimes I'll have a good brow day. Sometimes I'll have a really bad brow day to where I literally have to do my eyebrows for a good 15 minutes. I have this thing, it's broken. This is a mascara comb or eyelash comb. I do use it for my eyelashes, but I found it works really good for my eyebrows too. I'll just brush hairs that I see are a little too stuck together, and if I want it more of a brushed look. Oh my god, it's a good brow day today. So that's how I like to have my eyebrows look. See the difference? I haven't done this one yet, but this one I have. I go ahead and do the other one. Start off with a question. How did you become a Young LA sponsor? Also, love your content and you're one of my inspos. Thank you. So basically how I became a Young LA sponsor is that they reached out to me. If you didn't know, Young LA for her is they're pretty new. Young LA, the men's side, have been out for a minute, and I've been working with them since April of 2023, and it's March 2024. Oh my god, it's gonna be almost a year since I've worked with them. That is crazy. I've been creating content since 2020, literally when COVID hit and TikTok was starting. It was the beginning of a whole era because during COVID you're what the fuck do I do? I'm stuck at home. So I kind of got into fitness. I'm literally I'm talking to you guys as I have my eyebrow like this. I'm literally doing the same thing. I'm working out every day. So it's why not film and post since I'm literally doing it. I already knew that I kind of wanted to be in the social media industry kind of thing because Jonathan and I started a YouTube channel back in 2016. We actually did pretty good. A lot of people were like subscribed to us. Yeah, back to my content. I would post during 2020. I was just consistent posting fitness stuff and lifestyle stuff, and Young LA for her is both fitness and lifestyle. So when they first announced that they're like dropping stuff, Jonathan had told me, because he loves Young LA, and he was like, oh my god, they're coming out with women's stuff, you should buy it, you should try it out. And I was like, okay. And so I did, and it was actually really good. So I would literally just buy whenever they dropped and would tag them. They hit me up, I worked with them, and then I did my first photo shoot with them in like July last year. That was my first photo shoot. Oh my god, I was so nervy, but like I was literally like, no way. They want me to photo shoot, like they want me to do a photo shoot for them. Oh my freaking god. And I did it. I was nervy, but I killed it. Ever since then, committed, locked in, love Young LA for her. If you ever buy anything from Young LA, you can use code Jailene. It'll get you 15% off. This is my brows. I don't really like to fill them in, so I usually just brush them because my brows are already thick. So my face is a lot whiter than my body because I self-tan. I'll use a darker skin tint. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade 4. I have the shade 4 and the shade 5 just because when I'm like freshly tan, I'll be a little bit darker, so I have to mix this with the shade 5. I'll just put that on there. Have you ever had someone misjudge your character and you become self-conscious? I don't think so. I've never had anyone tell me like that I'm like someone bad. So the answer to that is no. I've never had, or not that I know of, because no one, like I said, no one's ever told me anything. So I don't think anyone has misjudged me, and I hope no one has misjudged me before, because not that I like care what people think about me, but like I know that genuinely I'm a nice person, and I don't think that anyone has misjudged me, and I hope nobody will misjudge me. So after that skin tint, I go in with a different skin tint, which is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. It has vitamin C in it. I have two different shades. Again, one is a little bit lighter and one is darker. I kind of have to mix the shades. I have the shade 310, which is the darker one, and the shade 220, which is a little lighter. You guys can tell. There was no in between. Like there was no in between colors. It was literally this and then like straight to this. So I'll just put a little bit of the 220 and then a little bit of the 310, like a dot. And then I'll mix it. You always want to remember to get your ears and then also your neck. Oh my god, I'm like literally brushing my hair. Bring it down to your neck just because you don't want your neck a different color than your face. I also have some blemishes right here, right here, right here, and right here because I'm starting my monthly friend next week. So this is my skin with the skin tint. Matches my shoulder. So next I'm gonna go in with the NYX Wonder Stick. This has the contour on one side and then the concealer on the other, but I don't use that side. I don't use the concealer, I just use the contour. And then I'll take my brush and then I'll rub it on the contour stick. Contour slash bronze my face. Do you incorporate other types of exercises other than lifting? If so, what are your faves? I do. I have been taking Pilates classes, which are honestly so freaking good. I love it. It's definitely a different vibe than regular weightlifting. I had to switch it up just because I was getting really bored and feeling like I was in a rut with regular weightlifting just because I don't really have a goal, like what's the point, and I feel like I wasn't having fun. I mix up Pilates and weightlifting, and then I also like to walk and like take my dogs on hikes, so Pilates is definitely a fave. Or soccer, because I grew up playing soccer from like the age of 6 to, oh my god, I literally have a picture right here. Look at how cute I was. Do I look the same? That was literally my first soccer team too. I love that. Yeah, so I played soccer from the age of 6 up until high school. I loved it, but I wasn't gonna go into college for it. Speaking of college, I also did not finish college. I went to college, but didn't know what I was gonna do. I literally had no clue. I went in, I changed my major so many times. Art, psychology, kinesiology. Then there's like this medical terminology class I took for trying to get to be a physical therapist. And then I was like, took communications classes, and it just wasn't for me. Did you see that? I have a ghost in my house. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. I'm very terrified of ghosts, but my restroom light does that all the time. It's censored or something. Okay, my next step is blush. I love the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. This is the shade Coral Crush. So pretty. I'll take it on my hand again. This is very, very, very pigmented. And then dab it on my cheeks. I love blush, so we'll kind of load it up. What was a big habit swap you made that impacted your life the most? That is a great question. And my answer is the way I deal with my anxiety. I struggled with anxiety a lot growing up, like literally from when I was in kindergarten all the way up until I'd say last year. I did a really big healing journey at the end of last year in 2023, probably the last week of December, that healed my anxiety. Like it's so crazy to me because it's literally like I dealt with anxiety every morning, every single day. It was an everyday thing. I cannot kid you how much I was dealing with it on a daily basis and how much it affected my life and like my relationship. It was hard. It's a struggle. Anxiety, like dealing with anxiety on a daily basis when you don't even know what is causing your anxiety, like it was big. But like I said, I went through a healing journey and I finally found out what was causing my anxiety. This system that I had created in myself from my childhood that made me not trust myself or anything, and it made me on my toes forever. Like I had installed this system to tell myself that I wasn't safe, and that obviously stemmed from my childhood. I was never physically harmed as a kid. There were things that as a child that made me just not feel safe in certain situations. So as a kid, I was like, you're never safe, so just be ready at all times. Something's gonna go wrong today, just because that's how my inner child felt. So that's what built my mindset, and it stayed with me literally my whole life. I didn't know that. And all I had to do was retrain my brain. I went through this journey, and after I came out of the journey, I realized that I literally have to retrain myself and tell myself that I'm safe, because that was literally the only thing that was triggering my anxiety. Was I never felt safe and felt like something was gonna go wrong every day. Now I know that I literally just have to tell myself and remind myself, you're safe. You're literally safe. I don't have to keep that system. I don't have to keep that anymore, because I have my own home and I can rebuild that trust in myself and build a safe space for myself. I can create that safe environment that I felt like I didn't have as a kid. Again, I wasn't like physically harmed, nothing. I finally found where my anxiety stemmed from, and now I know how to control it, which is crazy. Back to my makeup. I'm gonna be taking my Kosas concealer in the shade 3.20. I'm just gonna put like literally a little bit. I like to let my concealer dry, because if I don't do that and I blend it out and it's like super like liquidy still, it won't blend out that good for me. Make it dry. And then I'll blend it out with the brush. And so what I do with my concealer is that I had blush like pretty high up, so I'll bring it down a little bit just at the edge of where the blush was and blend it into my blush very, very slightly. I don't know if you can tell, but it like blended the blush very nicely right here. So there's like no harsh line. And then whatever excess I have from the concealer, I'll just brush it on my eyelid, because I'll be doing a little bit of eyeshadow. I like to use the Revolution Ultimate Desire Into the Bronze shadow palette. I literally just bought this 2 days ago, so yesterday for my photo shoot was the first time I used it, and obviously it did really good because everyone really liked it and I feel like I really liked it. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is like a brown shade, swoop it on there, and then I'll bring it down too a little bit onto the lid. So I'll put it on here in the crease and then also on the lid. And then my next shade, to this one on the other side, just tap it in there. And then this one I will put on, pack it right here in the outside. Can you see that? I'm just gonna dab it in there. And then I'll blend it in a little bit. I'm literally just blending it in there and keeping it like out wide. I hope I'm explaining it good. Like, so like I'm putting it there and blending it. And then I'm not gonna put any powder on here. I'm just gonna take whatever was left on there and then blend it up here on the top part. I wish you could see my hand. I'm literally like this. Very, very lightly. I don't want to blend too much. I took this shade right here. It's like a shimmery, a shimmery shade. I put on my finger and then I literally put it super close to the eyelashes. Like just right there. I didn't put it on the whole lid. I literally just put it right here and then brought it up. So I have this e.l.f. No Budge retractable liner. It's like a pencil liner. It's like a brown shade. Make sure you have this like brush ready. But I'll put it right on my line, like how you would an eyeliner. I won't put it on the whole line. I'll literally just put a little line right here. And then I'll blend it out with this before it dries up. Because once it dries up, you're screwed. So I'll put a little bit more and I'll blend that out again with your brush. Get your brush and just wing it a little bit, not a big wing. It's literally gonna look a little messy. It's not like the perfect wing, but the next question I got was, are you more of an introvert or an extrovert, and how does it shape your social interactions? That's a good one because I feel like I consider myself socially anxious. If I had to, like, I literally have such bad social anxiety, it's insane. I probably consider myself an introverted extrovert. I really wish I was extroverted, just because I think I'm saying that just because I have really bad social anxiety and I really wish I could talk good and just know how to socialize, but I feel like I don't, and I literally get nervous. My social anxiety makes me introverted because I'm like, don't go, like, I don't know what to say. What if that person doesn't know me? What if I say something weird? And then I'll just replay the whole interaction in my head and be like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Or she probably thinks I'm weird because I said that. I don't know. I don't really have friends. Let me stop there. I don't really have friends. Period. I hang out with Jonathan like every fucking day, and like he's like literally my only friend, which I don't mind. But trust me, I wish I had some girlfriends, like some ride or die girlfriends, and it's just hard for me to make friends. I feel like there's like friend groups, and there's friend groups that are already made, and I don't want to like put myself in there because then I'm just like, hey, I'm adding myself in your friend group. I don't want to like add myself into somebody's friend group if they already have like that solid friend group, if that makes sense. Yes, I have, like, yeah, Dunes is my friend too. You're my friend, Dunes? Are you my friend? See, she's like, no. The next question is, are you guys gonna have any kids soon, and how many? We are gonna have kids soon. Should I say soon? I'm 24. I wanna have kids, but probably like 28. So I have like about 4 years left. Like, I have 2 dogs. I have Luna and Cora, and they're literally like children. So I'm just like, oh my God, once we have a kid, it's gonna be crazy. Jonathan wants like 5 kids. I'm like, excuse me? You want me to push 5 babies out of there? I want to have a pretty big family too. And I saw this family the other day at the park, probably like last week. It was so cute. They had like 3 dogs, and they had like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 kids, and they were like all little, but like close to like age, 4 or 5 kids. And it was so cute. And I was like, oh, that is cute. Like, I kind of want that. Speaking of the devil, hello.
Hello, my love.
Hi.
What you doing?
I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm almost done. The last thing I have to do is my lashes, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl them. Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, the waterproof one. I like waterproof because it holds my curl like so well. Like, it'll literally hold my lashes up. Like other mascaras that are not waterproof, they'll like fall. I'm like, no thanks. And I have pretty long lashes already, which is nice. Wow. Look at how long my lashes are, bruh. Crazy. Oh my God, I got some on my eyelid. I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes. I don't know why, I just don't like doing that anymore. So I'll take a shade like this one, this really dark one, and then I'll lightly dust it right where my eyelashes grow out. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just gonna leave the mascara on because these are new and I don't want to waste them right now. These are the Kiss Impress press-on falsies. So you don't need glue. There's like different sizes. So these are like the natural medium ones. These are long, and then these are like the wispy extra long ones. And you literally take it. I take tweezers. I don't use this thing, but you take it off. Like I'll take this one off, and then I'll literally just put two of these things on the outer parts of my eye, like put it right under. You stick it right under your eyelash, and then like literally right under towards almost on the waterline, right under, not on top, under. So that way you press it into your eyelashes and it literally just sticks. These are my favorite. Like I get these all the time. I'm gonna take my one size powder. This is like translucent powder. And I'll just take a little bit onto my hand like I have been doing. And then I'll just press it into the concealer. And then a little bit right here just because sometimes I'm oily. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And then I'll just put it on the outer parts. Last product is my absolute favorite. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Blush. When I tell you she's pigmented like hella. This is in the shade Fearless Coral. Ah, look how much product that is, but like it's so good. And then put it on the cheekbones. I'll just put a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm scared. Lightly, like very lightly. So pretty. I didn't put any right here, but right here. I literally just tap it. I don't like to like sweep because then I feel like it'll take some product off. And time for lip. Okay, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. brown eyeliner pencil. The brown one I use on my lid. I'm literally gonna take that and use that a little bit on my lips. Very lightly. Not to blend it, because if not, it'll be stay like that. And then I'll take this Benetint tint. It's like a lip tint or a blush tint. And then I'll dab that in there. And then I'll take the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. I'm running out of time on my camera. Grab this Milani lip oil. And I'm done. That is the finished product. Again, I usually put like the 2 eyelashes on the end, but I didn't today, so. My finished look, this is the makeup look I do for my photo shoots or like a date night. It's just really pretty, and almost all the stuff that I use is like drugstore, so. But that is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow me. My baby. And follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!